Hello, it's been having a back reaction. This time it has come from Ryan on Patreon. He has requested that I get him with Jules' album Pieces of You. Now this came out in 1995, so that is 25 years ago, over 25 years ago now. So celebrated its anniversary the other year, so I'm keen to see where we're at. Now, Ryan was scared to show me this one, didn't think I would like it. However, I do know two songs off it, Who Will Save Your Soul and Foolish Games. Now Foolish Games, I don't know how I know it, just super sad song. I mean, obviously that's why I know it. Super sad song. Who Will Save Your Soul is probably because, you know, I love those God question kind of songs. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. I haven't heard them in a very long time, so I'm keen to kind of like be reintroduced to them, but definitely have heard them in my teenage years. Other than that, looking at the track listing, nothing else stands out to me. I may know it going into it. Now, 14 songs, 59 minutes. It is a longer album. Ryan has said that. Obviously, you know me, sometimes I'm quick to critique. However, I know with Jewel, it's sometimes a bit of slow burn. I mean, the two songs that I know, obviously they are quite in depth, so I know she's a lyrically based artist, which I'm very keen for. This is also one of Ryan's favorite albums. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna tread lightly, but I'm also gonna be real, keep it real with you all. You know me, I love to do that. However, I'm sure I will enjoy it. Full-on cuts will be on Patreon. If you want to support me, you can do that. Links are down below. All my socials, all that jazz. Let's get it cracking. Alright, the opening track is Who Will Save Your Soul. Let's get familiar with it. I'm keen. Let's go. Ooh, I don't really know the lyrics, to be fair. Hey. Oh, maybe I've heard a cover. Bit like Cher. Yeah, I love that little thingy. Cops want some to bust down on Orleans Avenue. Another war, another tower went up where the home was. Whoa, another war, another tower. 9/11. Still so relevant. Yes, Jill. The babies. I love that. Very interesting voice. If you want to save your own. Quite a funky little song, really. There are addictions to feed and there are masterpieces. So you bargain with the devil, you're okay for 2 days. Take their money and run. So it's been swell, sweetheart, but yeah, it's just funny. Pretty full-on song. I like, again, it's one of those ones where you know the chorus, but then when you really look at the lyrics in the verses, you're like, whoa. I didn't realize her name was actually Jewel, like legit Jewel is her name. Yeah, very cool. Almost had like a bit of Cher in there, but then when she was doing that, almost like a baby Britney, Jessica Simpson kind of vibe, like, it's like very interesting, like how she changes her voice. Country, but pop, but jazzy, but yeah, all kind of a real eclectic song, which is really cool. Definitely catches you and you're like, what is this chickadee about? I just realized, as I said, 9/11, when she's like another war, another tower. The way I think I found Jewel was through her song Hands. Someone did a tribute to 9/11 and it's like the best tribute video I've ever seen. And it had Hands, like the song, like in it. That's probably where I found it, to be fair. And this is like obviously years ago now. But yeah, it was like just so perfectly done. It like me and my brother used to watch all the time, but then I never download, or back in the day you couldn't download that stuff. So I lost it forever. So I've never been able to find that video again. I don't think anyway. Love it, great way to open up the album. I'm very keen to hear what else she's got for us, knowing that, you know, this is the kind of lyrical content she can do. Next song is Pieces of You, the album track name. It really should encompass everything. Let's see what she's got. Let's go.
She's an ugly girl.
Oh.
Make you want to kill her.
What?
Want to kick in her face.
What the fuck?
She's an ugly girl, ugly girl, ugly girl. Do you hate her? She's pieces of you.
Oh, like her. Could she be thinking about a daughter or something? Like her as the daughter?
Do you want to tie her down?
Ooh.
Do you call her a bitch? Did she sleep with your whole town?
other people. I'm gonna go on a limb and say I think she would have inspired Taylor Swift with some of the stuff that she does.
You say he's a make you want to hurt him.
What the hell?
Say he's a do you wanna kick in his brains? Does it make you sick to your stomach? Are you afraid you're just the same?
Yeah. That's not funny, but it is. So we've got like ugly person, someone who's promiscuous, someone who's gay. Interesting.
Say he's a does it say he's a do you want to hurt his kids tonight? He'll never wear that funny hat again. Born were a sin. Oh,
How messed up that this is still like
do you hate him?
so relevant now.
Pieces of you.
Yeah, whoa. Was that live? Stunning little song. Definitely, he's obviously, this is just a portion of a minority group that is getting hate or gets hate still to this day. Obviously, there's a lot more minorities now. I suppose there was at the time. She's just choosing the most important ones to her. But how there's so much hate towards them, and is it because you see yourself in these? Obviously it is, because why would you hate these people, all these types of things, if A, it doesn't scare you, all that stuff. Very cool album track, so that is what the album is titled after. Very deep, very sad, very hitting, very just blunt as well. I love it. Like, she's quite just on the nose. She just very much just says it how it is, but in a really nice country little twangy way, which is really cool to listen to. Two very different songs. Yeah, I'm keen for this album. Like, I'm just keen for all the lyrics that we're gonna get. Next song is Little Sister. Let's go. I love the little country vibe though.
Little sister, I heard you went to Mr. So-and-so. He's spoken last night, said you needed it bad. You know that ain't right.
Sister, what you doing?
My little sister is a zombie in a body with no solo role. She has learned to play in a world today where nothing. Gotta start feeding our souls, not our addictions or afflictions of pain to avoid.
So true.
Feed on addiction, selling pills and what's hard, and I wish I could save her from all their delusions. Oh, but my clothing is the closest approximation to God, and He only knows that drugs are all we know of love.
Yeah.
White bread and beer instead of a handshake or hug. We spill the pills and sweep them under the rug. The role she has learned to play, and I will
It's sad, this is, like, yeah, about her sister. Like, more of, yeah, what's with all the claps? I guess they're probably live little in-bits. Interesting, super short one, that one. Again, still super hitting, relevancy, all the stuff we know, and I guess still going on today, which is sad. However, saying that, it really does take a lot to not buy into a lot of what society has to give us, to pressure us into, and things like that. You can't save it all. Like, you can't save yourself completely from it all. You've just got to do what you can and try and, I guess, align your morals with what's going to work for you, and also what's going to keep you safe and be able to just get through life. At the end of the day, like, you're not going to be able to solve everything. Yeah, I think just focus on things you can do. Next song's Foolish Games. I know this one. I'm keen to hear it again. Again, go in with it and really listen to the lyrics. Let's go. Yeah, it definitely takes a sadder route, this one.
Stood in the rain.
Yeah, they must have been live.
Crazy like that. We felt I was out of sight.
Looking in on you.
Fashionably sensitive, but too cool to care. Nothing to say.
Definitely changes the whole feel of the album.
On the weather.
Comment on the weather.
Bleeding before you, it sends me down on my knees.
Ooh. Yes.
Tearing me apart.
Stunning. You can actually hear her voice.
You're breaking my heart.
Instruments. This one's called the LP version, so I don't know if I've actually heard this one.
Broke moved you, you loved Mozart.
Oh, the lyrics. It's like, yeah, some sophisticated dude who thinks they're better than everyone.
Things that knew what an honest dog did me.
feel that this version is a lot more rawer and like there's so much going on. I feel like there's a studioized version of it, if that makes sense, like where it's a bit more radio friendly. Oh bloody Jill Kilcher. That's stunning. I'm now looking at the album cover, I'm like, is that her when she was younger? So vulnerable and just about content that we can all relate to, and I guess in that sense, like, you know, she's maybe the ordinary kind of gal and she's with this dude who's a bit more sophisticated and things like that. But what a perfectly done love song, and the instruments just tear you apart, no pun intended, but then her vocals, just again, that vulnerability, maybe not sound so perfectly polished, it's just really endearing, and I don't know, you just really want to hear more of what she's got to say and get to know her, and just, yeah, I don't know, I really like it. Interesting why that one's the LP version. You Were Meant For Me is also the LP version, so interesting why those choices were made. Let me know if there's a reason for that. Next song is Near You Always. Let's go. Gonna lighten it up a little bit.
Please don't say I love you.
Like Dolly.
Touch me much too deeply. They want to make you near me. Oh,
Cute.
oh,
Okay.
things you'd say. Don't try to understand me. Your hand
Is she like just a bit scared of losing someone?
near me. Oh,
Or like, don't do these things because it's gonna make me want you and you don't want me?
please know my heart is in your hand. My heart is in your teeth, baby. Makes me want.
My heart is in your teeth.
My heart is in your
Yeah.
teeth, baby.
I know, it's not, it's like, not my favourite. Almost a bit of annoying, like sounding, like it just doesn't feel smooth, it's just a bit stunted. So a lot of these live, alright, I just had to go back and see what Ryan said about, so a lot of them are recorded just live, so like one take, which is pretty impressive, and a lot of them were written when, you know, she was under the age of 19, so that is, I mean, in itself, very, very impressive. Considering that, there's a lot of mature content here. That song, a little bit whiny for me, but I mean, in saying that, Foolish Games, you could class as that, but I think just because it's so beautifully done, and maybe the LP versions are ones that aren't done live, that's very impressive. I mean, again, maybe the sound isn't just totally there, and I guess that's why the sound maybe just isn't perfect on some of the songs, and maybe I have heard now more like remastered or studioized versions of the songs I know, possibly, I don't know. Very impressive. I'll allow the liveness because that's just sick, but I definitely wish it was all studioized, but I guess it kind of gives it that little edge to it, something totally different, and I don't think there's many artists that could say they've done live, but it still sounds studioized, I suppose. I don't know, I'm contradicting myself. Song's alright, not my favourite, definitely, I guess, the most whiniest for me so far. Number 16 favorite now is gonna give the best song on the album. It's called Painters. Let's go.
An old lady now, sitting on the front porch.
Ooh.
Painted his portrait 1,000 times, and maybe just his smile. They were painters, they were painting themselves.
They were painting themselves a lovely world.
Put watercolored roses in her hair. He said, love, I love you. Want to give you a world as beautiful as you.
That's cute. I mean, even I think Lana Del Rey maybe could be influenced by her.
So they sat down and made a drawing of their love. They painted every passion, every home, created every beautiful child. Friends were too sad, so they made them yell. They had painted themselves
Like picture perfect, right? We should just do a music video now, like you just have it so quintessentially perfect.
as thick as black oil.
Ooh, love that.
She went running through all the orchards, screaming, oh God, he already had gone. Watercolored roses in his hands for her.
The lyrics.
They died now, but these paintings are you.
A little like, I mean, yeah. What a song.
And she saw her love's face. They were painters and they had painted themselves.
I'll be impressed if anyone knows this off by heart, because that is dedication to learning. I love a little talking voice.
But you can't do by the manner of her lover, how he left her. They're painters and they'll paint themselves.
Yeah, you can picture all of that. Definitely a storytelling lyricist singer. The The fact that they're alive is just next level. Stunning, stunning. You can picture it all. The veranda that she's on, the garden, like everything. Just so perfectly done. Subtle but hitting, the talking, just like, again, you're just there with her. I'm so impressed at how young she is, the stuff she's doing, and just the ability to hold you there and filling your own mind with everything that she's singing about. Yeah, that was a real nice, subtle, just perfect little song. Over 6 minutes, but really you did not even notice that because you're just so hooked on the story and you just wanted to hear more about what was going on. And then still brought you back in with that, and they were being do's and they were bit, like just that nice hook. Very cleverly done. Soul written. She's an icon, she's a queen, we love her. Next song is called Morning Song. Let's go. Very interesting content throughout the album though.
Let the world spin outside our door. You're the only one that I wanna see.
Cute.
For my hands up, boy, it's you they love the most.
Oh, my hand love to hold yours.
Yes, the cat's already been fed.
Just chill and relax.
Put the phone machine on hold. That I adore, I'm gonna give you some more.
Cute little freaking song. Just like those simple times.
You can drink your coffee with sugar and cream. I'll drink my decaf herbal tea. My, you remind me of a man I used to sleep with. That's a face I never stayed together in the end. Be a poor man's wife. I'm gonna give you some more.
You might be a poor man's wife. Very olden day vibes, got like country.
Let the phone ring. Let's go back to sleep.
Very cute. Like, yeah, just that quintessential, just perfection, the nice time with someone. Not the best, not the worst, just a nice little cute song. Some really cool moments in there, but probably just didn't have, I guess, enough oomph. And I know it's not that type of album, but I guess it was just missing something for me. Maybe a few more instruments, I think, just to kind of, I don't know, really solidify it. Next one's Adrian. Let's go. So was Adrian like a lover, or a brother, or a dad, or someone?
Adrian came home again last summer. Haven't been the same round here.
You're back from school, from the army.
Adrian out and play.
Okay, so it's like a younger kid, boarding school.
Accident in a canoe.
Oh, what happened?
Doctor said not much I can do.
Oh, I'm getting chills now, what the hell?
And the air was so still. Eyes, they did not blink out and play.
That's sad. Love her delivery. Love just this.
Like
Oh, Mary Epperson. Yeah, it's a kid.
much after him, but he still did not prove.
Oh my god. Is Adrian dead?
It's no use, Adrian, come out and play. She sat by his side, watched the years fly by, and she wondered why he's still alive at
Is he like
all.
paralyzed?
Everyone in town had that I'm so sorry look. I turned the machines off.
Oh my god, it is. He's like in a sedated, like not responsive state.
He won't be denied. Come out and play.
That is so sad. The little kids.
Sign above his door. Welcome home.
Oh, is that like coming home from the hospital?
He's awake, but still not there. Oh. And watch the years fly by. Oh.
Yeah, her voice, like the vulnerability.
Little Mary.
Oh, Mary. what's she doing? Oh my god, because she grew up as
Visit him on Sunday. He's like an unused toy. He's but the mind of a little boy. Adrian, come out and play.
What a cool song. Like lyrical content we've just not heard.
Things just haven't been the same round here.
Yeah, 7-minute song and you are just there the entire time. I know I'm not going to compare her to Taylor Swift, but Taylor's done a song called Rona and there's very similar vibes again. So if there is any like influence, I'm going to guess it's from Jewel here. But wow, what a song. Anyone that doesn't like me talking, they're going to be like, well, just shut up and listen to the song and you'll figure it out what it's about. But obviously I'm reacting, so I'm kind of like talking my inner thoughts out loud. What a cool, and I say cool, like obviously lyrical content is super sad and things like that, but what a cool way for it to kind of unfold and you to kind of have that realization of what the hell's going on. Like that's just super clever story writing and just songwriting, but stunning, so perfectly done, such a storyteller. Like I love it, I love this stuff. Like it's absolutely the best when you can just visualize it all and you just get so invested in what's happening. And I guess in my generation, it's very Taylor remnant of like, oh my god, this is what's happening when you know the story's being untold. So I really love that. I love that Jewel was doing this stuff in 1995. Lyrical content very hitting. I don't know which one's alive, but I mean they all sound like they could be, but just again, like even the voice, it kind of like went a bit like, oh, but that's because the emotion's there. So I love that she doesn't care and she's just showing it off. That's just, yeah, very vulnerable, very not sensitive, but I'm reading the next song, which is called I'm Sensitive. It's very vulnerable and she's very sensitive. The next song is called I'm Sensitive. Let's go.
Doesn't take a talent to be mean. Please be careful with me. I'd like to stay that way.
Nice, I like that.
Be respected and be a girl.
Whoa.
Tell me if I'm hated. Careful with me. Sensitive and I'd like to stay that way.
Yeah, it's cool. I like this.
If we robbed the cynics, give it to everybody that has some faith, though. Careful with me.
I like this one.
Theory told we're bad. That's the only
That's a proven thing.
idea we'll ever have. Someday we will become what we see. Does anyone be careful with me? 'Cause I'd like to stay that way.
What a cute little bloody song. Like such a, so short, I mean in comparison to what she's got, such an interlude vibe. I love it, just so perfect. Like let's just, yeah, be nice. Easier said than done, I know, but yeah, it's just so nice, just so straightforward and simple. Like I want to live in her world because this world, I mean obviously not Adrian's world, but Sensitive world, absolutely. I like that like little bit of a tidbit song. I like that, that was sick. Next song's called You Were Meant For Me. Now this again is the LP version, so I'm gonna guess it's been studioized. I'm not sure what that means, but let me know. Let's go. Yeah, she is a bloody country chickadee. Yeah, this is like definitely, it's almost like surround sound with all the instruments. Way more like obvious.
I got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup.
Oh, yum.
Everything but you.
Oh.
The yolks and make a smiley face. I never put white towels on the floor anymore. Last so long.
Sounds like she's crying again.
And I was meant for you.
That was meant for you.
Told my mama she was out for a walk and sold a cup of coffee, but I didn't want to talk. No bad news, my heart's being broken. People being you, pouring rain. I was so bad, trees last so long.
So where is it?
What would I say if I heard all along? Hearts are broken every day.
Same old story. And like what would I do if I had you under the line? Like
I brushed my teeth, I put the cap back on. And I pick a book up, and then I turn the sheets down, and then I put
she just keeps on churning out these freaking little hits. That was sick. I mean, that's the 10th song in. Still so good. I love that. It was probably like the most emotionally driven. I think that's just like a accumulation of everything leading up to it. I know, I was getting happy, I was getting sad. I brushed my teeth and put the cap back on. Just like that kind of stuff. It's just so visually stimulating, and it just flows like it's just meant to be in these songs. It's so cool. It's so well written, and it's just so nice to follow. She's got that personality, the country twang, the weird little voice at times. I love it. She's just quite quirky, which I love. Next song's called Don't. Let's go.
Don't breathe so slow, talk so sweet and sing.
Ooh. It's like what people have said to her, maybe, or someone.
In love with you again.
Hard song to follow after the last ones. This one's alright, not grabbing me. Oh, you heard my
So
hand.
that you held my hand.
You got a wild voice. Yeah, like a nice song. Nothing like, I guess, grabbing for me. Like I said, I think that's because it's coming after You Were Meant For Me as well, but a nice little tidbit again. Vulnerable, the voice is there, just, I don't know, I'd say boring, and I know that like it could be someone's favourite song out there, so I do apologise. It just doesn't, it's not grabbing for me, unfortunately. Whatever. Next song's called Daddy. Let's go. I don't think it's going to be the daddy is now. It's going to be about her daddy.
My bones are tired, Daddy.
Just the word now.
I don't eat as good as I could, Daddy. I sleep past the noon, Daddy.
Why is she saying it like that though?
And I smoke like a chimney, yes. Refrigerator door half open, Daddy.
She's a rebel.
I wanna rip out your throat, Daddy. Said that for me, I'm gonna make you just as vulnerable, Daddy.
She's angry.
I wanna bash in your teeth,
Ooh.
Daddy.
It's giving me flashbacks to the first
I'm
song.
gonna rip your heart out the way that you did mine.
Not a good relationship, I'm guessing. Go ahead and suck it. Hello, as I just said, no relationship.
Creation. Do all those sick things you said that I would do. Well, that's your white hood, Daddy.
White hood? Is that like the group of white hooded people? Yeah, that's a hitting song. Yeah. Just, I forget they're live. Like, how is that just a live bloody song and just sounds so good? Super relatable for so many people out there. I mean, in general, like generational trauma, parental trauma, like all that stuff you get from your parents and things like that, it's very real. And obviously, you know, a lot of generations are like, ah, yes, blaming your parents. However, they're the ones that raised you. So yes, there is going to be so many influences there. While they're like absolutely calling him out, that is sick. I love, yeah, that was an awesome song. I really love that. Very cool lyrical content there. Like, again, super relatable. A lot of people are gonna like just really feel that. And I love a good angry song, like, you know, kind of getting your vengeance back and like almost taking back your power, I suppose, taking back your power. Because while obviously they can have some influence, I think when you get to a point you can still overcome it. However, it takes years and a lot of time to get over that stuff. Absolutely possible, and yeah, very cool, very deep, very vulnerable. I love it. Next song is Angel Standing By. Let's go. Nothing less than beautiful. Yeah. I think it's hard with these songs that come after these really impactful or emotively driven songs, because this one just kind of seemed like, okay, like, is that it? Like, just, I guess a bit repetitive in that sense, and just nothing really to add. Like, I wouldn't care if I didn't hear that song again, but Daddy's a song I would want to hear. Don't and Angel Standing By are very similar, and they both come after really cool songs, so I don't know if that's it, or if they're just lame and boring. Probably the latter, because I don't know, what's that about? Like, who cares? Read the last song, it's called Amen, very funny. It's how obviously ended prayer, so yeah, I'm keen to see how she's gonna wrap this album up. Let's go. Love this already, instruments. Voice again, she can manipulate it. Forest fire. Burns dry thoughts like leaves.
Angels have wings and rest must wait to be saved.
I love that angels have wings, but the rest of us are just here to be saved. Like, so good.
Pieces of us die every day. Our flesh were held. From God we fell. Where are my angels holding one? And some can't tell.
Yeah, it's just like her struggle with religion. Her voice is insane. Oh my god. Stunner. Album over, and you could just like listen to more, which is pretty wild considering it's an hour album. I mean, obvious vocals, her lyrics, all of it, like, it's just so good, so nice, so timeless. Like, this is over 25 years old. You released it today, nothing's changed. Like, update the lyrical content, don't say the bloody answer machine, whatever, but everything else perfectly just encapsulated in this time capsule, which is kind of sad. Like I always say, when you can relate to stuff so long ago, it means not much has changed. Obviously a lot has changed, but fundamentals not really. But the stuff you're thinking about, this still happening. So it's like, what really has changed? Can't believe religion has such a hold on this world when it's just made up. It's wild to me. It's so wild that humans are so intelligent and then we've just dumbed ourselves down to be so pigeonholed into our beliefs. Anyway, commentary on social, like, you know, I don't know, like objectifying of women or just the social construct that has been placed onto women. The minorities, the beautiful love songs, the daddy issues. Don't try and psychoanalyze that. I love that. Adrian, like that real content that you just don't really hear about. She was singing about it 25 years ago. I love that. Like I said, definitely I can see where Taylor Swift has borrowed from this or been influenced. I'd be very shocked if Taylor was to say that she wasn't influenced by Jules. So a lot of this I can see in her catalogue now. Vocals, just the ability to manipulate it, to be vulnerable, to be a bit rawer, to not maybe be perfectly in key, tone or whatever, or maybe it just sounds that off to me. Still just perfectly done, like it's perfectly imperfect in time. The fact that it's live in a lot of these songs is just wild. It's not a live album, but they were done live. The fact that she wrote these between like 16 to 19, wild, because this lyrical content is so mature, like so mature beyond those years. So it's definitely just a very impressive, obviously a very impressive person. Love, love, love. Ryan, I can't believe you didn't think I might not like it, but this is absolutely up my alley, you know, just with the storytelling and things like that. Obviously it's a bit more raw, a bit more like, I'd say it's obviously very organic, but I guess it's just not as perfectly polished, which is what makes it very cool. But I guess like adjusting your ears to that, because we are also used to now like very heavy studio stuff. Country, tootin' bootin', rootin' tootin', love it. It was sick, love it, love, just love, love. That's all I gotta say. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. What's your favourite song? What did you love about it? Or what do you love about her? Does she have other stuff that I need to check out? Let me know down below. All Uncut as always is on Patreon. If you want to support me, you can do that. Thank you so much, Ryan, as always. Giving me more music, giving me another chickadee to jump onto and just, yeah, be at one with it. It's just, I don't know, it feels quite a cathartic experience. You just kind of feel like quite free now. I don't know, really liked it. Love the experience. If you like my videos, hit like and subscribe, all that jazz. I'm gonna go.